Hey guys, it's Geneva Maria here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I do a lot of lifestyle videos, mom hacks, Dollar Tree stuff, holidays, stuff like that. So if that's your kind of thing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and let's get started with today's video. So I have a 4.5-year-old son and a 1.5-year-old daughter, and they're both a little picky. My daughter, not so much. She's not old enough to say no yet about a lot of food, so she'll try a lot of stuff. But my son is very picky. When he was little, he wasn't. He ate everything, anything and everything. And now it's a hassle. It's a struggle to get him to eat healthy. So today's video is about picky eaters and how, as a mom, you can get your kids to eat healthy. So let's call this picky eater mom hacks. All right, that's today's video. So I'm gonna start off with some frozen items that I feed my son to get, and my daughter, to get more vegetables in them, because that's the hardest thing is vegetables. So the first thing are these veggie fries. They come in 3 different flavors, and what it is, and it shows you on the back, they are, where does it show you? It shows you on the back. Oh, it shows you on the front, excuse me. This bag of French fries is half broccoli, half potato. So your kids think they're eating French fries, at least my son does, but he's getting in his broccoli as well. These also come in red pepper and garbanzo bean, and also kale, and I think sweet potato and carrot as well. So I just tell my son they're French fries, throw them in the air fryer, and he doesn't know the difference. Another great way to get vegetables is doing a ravioli. Now I do a spinach ricotta ravioli. They're frozen, they're from Whole Foods, and it takes about 5 minutes to make. And so this is another great way to get some vegetables into them. So what I do is I boil it and strain it, and I spray it with this avocado oil. I feel that olive oil has too much of a strong taste for kids, so this avocado oil basically is tasteless, and it's a really healthy fat. And this particular brand, all it is avocado oil. There's no propellants or expellents. All it is avocado oil. So I spray that on it, and I would sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese, and my kids love it. So it's another great way to get some vegetables in them. And then the third way is these broccoli bites by Dr. Prager's, but they also have sweet potato, kale, and spinach. I have all in my freezer. And so my daughter eats these up like crazy. They use, again, air fryer, and they crisp up and they taste really good. And she gets her vegetables in that way as well. So now moving on, I'm gonna talk about fruit packets. You see these everywhere, and they're convenient. And yes, they're not great for the environment. And if I had it my way, my kids would just eat simple whole fruit. But like I said, they're 1.5 and 4.5, and that can be a struggle. So I get these fruit packets. This particular one has spinach in it, and it tastes like mango though. So my son eats these daily, and that's another great way to get spinach in him. And they have tons and tons of flavors. I always get organic, but they have like ones with garbanzo beans and kale and pumpkin and all these crazy concoctions. That's a great way to get your child's palate experienced, is by giving them all these packets with all these flavors. So start them young. I think when 6 months to 9 months is when you can start doing these packets. But I also get these ones. These are from Trader Joe's. And again, these are just fruit though, no vegetable, but you know what? Hey, it's apples, bananas, and strawberries. So I let my son eat these too. Another great way. And then freeze-dried fruit. It tastes like candy almost. It's crunchy. It's another fun way to get fruit into your child. And this you can buy year-round. Blueberries you can't buy year-round because they're not in season. Well, yes you can, but they're not from, they're not local. So I get the freeze-dried fruit, and my daughter just eats these like candy. And they have tons of them. They have, this particular one's blueberry, but they have banana and strawberry and apple and pineapple. So another great way to get fruit into your child. And also, these are by Plum. They're little fruit bites, and they come in different flavors, and a bunch of companies make these. But these are like little fruit snacks, and she eats them up, and this is another great way to get fruit. This one has just fruit, so it's apples, cherries, strawberry, raspberry, stuff like, oh, it has elderberry. Ooh, I like that. Elderberry is really good for you. So that's what, it's only 30 calories and how much sugar? Okay, so it's got 7 sugars, but it's all natural sugar, so it's not too bad. So I give her these. But they do make some that have vegetables in them as well. If you look, some have sweet potato or carrot. So speaking of gummies, because my son is so picky, I always worry about if he's getting enough nutrition. And so I found these gummies. They're gummy bears. They're called Yummy Bears. Whole fruit and vegetable. These have 12 organic fruits and veggies in every serving. So I give him 3 gummies a day in the morning after breakfast. That's a serving. And he's getting, from that, he is getting pineapple, strawberry, pumpkin. What else is he getting? Pomegranate, spinach, carrot, tomato. Getting all that in these little gummies. So I give him these daily just to make sure we're hitting that nutrition mark. I always freak out about that. My pediatrician says the kids his age can eat Cheerios and be fine, but still, I try to do my best. Okay, so the last thing I have to show you here are these Annie's crackers. They're whole wheat. So that's another great way to get some whole grains into them is crackers. Kids love snacking. They love crackers. So these are whole wheat, organic whole grain flour, and some cheddar cheese, and some sunflower oil, which is a good oil. Canola, soybean, not so much, but sunflower is a good oil. So Annie's makes some good products. So I get these crackers. These taste pretty good. I don't like them, but my son eats them, and I'm like, they're whole wheat. You go, kid. So that's what he gets. So now I'm going to talk about a few things that I don't have on hand, but some other ideas to get your kids to eat healthy without them knowing are smoothies. So frozen spinach is nearly tasteless. So you throw that into a smoothie, I would say with blueberries and banana. Give that to your child. There you go. They get your fruits and your vegetables. Also, if you want to do maybe a strawberry one with maybe some carrots, frozen carrots, might be good with some orange juice. I bet that would mask it really well. It's about being deceptively, getting those nutrition in there, that nutrition in there for your children. So smoothies, great way. I love making smoothies in the summertime mostly. It's a great snack, and it's a great way to get all those fruits and vegetables. And another thing that I've tried, I haven't mastered yet, are muffins. You get whole wheat flour, or you can even get oats and grind them up and make your own flour, and you add an applesauce as a sweetener, banana, maybe add some shredded carrot and apple, and maybe add some raisins, and you bake it as a muffin, and that's a really great way to give it to your child, and it looks like they're eating a yummy muffin. It's got all this nutrition in it. So that's another tip or mom hack that I have for picky eaters. Like I said, I've made them a few times. I haven't mastered it completely. I make them and my daughter will eat maybe 1 or 2 and then kind of get sick of them. So I gotta really get down that recipe. So if I do, I'll let you guys know. So yeah, that's all for today. So if you like this kind of video, you wanna see more of them, hit that like button. And thanks for stopping by. All right, bye-bye.